Hey guys, I hope your weekend's going great. Today's a pretty chill looking day. I'm gonna get down to the gym pretty soon with Jamie. We're gonna do a quick chest workout. He wants to go about 9:30, so that means I've got 14 minutes to get there. The gym's pretty close, so it should be fine. What am I at? Let's take a look at the to-do list actually. Let's see what I have on there. Gym, study, eat and drink. Yeah, I gotta eat and drink water, remind myself to drink. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can check stuff off by the end of the day. I'm gonna grab some quick toast real quick and down my pre-workout, and we'll get this workout going. See you later. So I just got here, just waiting on Jamie. It's not quite here yet. First time in my life that I beat someone to the gym. I'm just gonna quickly roll out my muscles while I'm waiting for him. Jamie's here. Say hi to Jamie, guys. Jamie, what are we doing today?
Chest.
Chest? Okay, cool. So Jamie's got a competition in about 10 weeks. It's all the universities in the UK, so
My first one, so.
looking at him, you wouldn't be able to tell, to be honest with you. Okay, yeah, I'm back home. I think it was a pretty decent workout. It wasn't bad at all. It was a little bit of a deload week. It's like a recovery week. Let's go with that. That's the best way to put it. I'm gonna clean up and grab food really quickly. I don't know if I've made anything or if I have time to make anything, so I might just get Nando's. I'm basically British now because I eat Nando's. Fam. I'm gonna run down to the library. Oh. Check. Ooh, I've been drinking water, so check. Haven't done my life stuff yet. I'll get it done eventually. C'est bon. Okay, we'll see you guys shortly. I don't know what that's about. I was gonna go to campus. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna bother. I don't feel like crossing the city. I'm just gonna go to the common room. The common room has pods, and I'll just set up shop in there. Yes. I love my life. Run down there and yeah, get some work done. Check in with you guys later. Hey guys. So I've been home for a couple minutes now, and I managed to get a bunch of questions done. I touched on steroid formation. I'm gonna have to go back to that at some point because I didn't quite get it down. Probably check a couple things off of here. Check and semi-check. Check. Haven't done this yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm working on this. We'll get to this. Don't worry. We'll get to this. But yeah, like I said, I managed to get a few things done. The vlog's called "The Hardest Things About Med School," and I gotta tell you in advance, like, these aren't necessarily the same thing that every single person who ever goes to med school is gonna find hard. But these are things that I found personally the most difficult. You know, I've had a couple people request, you know, to talk about some of the difficulties. First off, time is never on your side. Being in med school, as noble as it is, and as, you know, it just never feels like time's on your side. You only have 24 hours in a day. You gotta eat, you gotta study, you gotta sleep, you gotta take care of yourself. There's just a lot going. And on a macro level, realistically, this is a long process. 4 years of school, multiple years of residency. You're gonna see a lot of people do a lot of different things in this series of time. I mean, I've been here one semester. I can't tell you how many friends I've seen get married or tell me that they're buying a house. That's one semester, not to talk of 4 to 12 years. Like I said, it just feels like time's never on your side. There is so much material. At any given point, I just find myself asking, like, what? Pretty sure I've learned to ask what in like 3 or 4 languages now. What? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué ni? It's pretty bad. And again, this is me personally. You'd be surprised how hard it is to genuinely stay positive in med school. Again, it's a ton of material, ton of time that's not on your side, ton of money that you're putting into this. I watched a video last week by Casey Neistat, one of my favorite vloggers on the internet. His video was in response to PewDiePie's video on forced positivity. Kind of like how Casey approached it better, but whatever. It was just this idea of like forced positivity and the fact that, you know, people present what they want you to see. And I think social media is a prime example of that. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are with me on this journey, but you only see what I show you. And one of the things I told you from the beginning is I kind of wanted to be as honest as I can make it. Like, I'm not going to cry on camera as best as possible, but best as possible. I don't want to sugarcoat the fact that this is not an easy thing to try and do. And for people who were looking into med school as a legitimate option in life, I don't want you to come into this thinking that everybody's always smiling, everything is dope all the time, and it's all birthday celebrations, it's all, you know, traveling and stuff, and everything's always fun and everything's always great. Because yeah, there are definitely some dope moments, there are really some great times, but there are some days when people will love to ask you, how's med school? I'm 4 classes behind, I have small business debt, I haven't slept in 3 days, and I'm pretty sure I'm developing an eye twitch that is not going away anytime soon. But it's fine, it's fine. And that's kind of what happens. It's not just med school, people do it all the time. You know, the point is that it's not an easy run, and that's one of my difficulties. Speaking of money, half my issues with med school is money. If I was to somehow magically get free money that I would never have to pay back, and I just got it, half my issues are finished right there. The last one, and this one has become more important to me as I kind of grew a little bit older, and I like to think I got a little bit more mature. You guys can be the judge for that one. The last one's self-care. You'd be surprised how difficult self-care is. You might be coming into this with a really good routine of, like, you know, what time you get up and how you know, primp and proper and those words. I don't know how to do self-care, but people do it, right? But the point is, when you get here and you start to realize how much time you don't actually have to yourself anymore, and how much time you need to devote to what you're building and to what you're working on, to what you're growing, it's really easy to lose track of just taking care of yourself in an effort of building yourself to take care of others. So that's something I personally have struggled with, and I'm trying to just make a point of going back to really good habits. And it's really simple stuff. It's not necessarily like, you know, taking 2 hours out of my day to take, you know, long, drawn out baths, because I don't even have a bathtub. It's not necessarily stuff like that, but it's things like taking an extra minute or two to just kind of check in with myself. And something as simple as that can help with, you know, a lot of stuff. So like I said, self-care has been difficult, but this vlog's about growth. So these are all my personal battles and the things that I've dealt with, the things that I'm struggling with the most. But the way I see it, if we're growing, you kind of learn to deal with them better. You kind of learn to maximize on the things that maybe were a weakness at one point. And that's kind of what I'm going after. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed the vlog. I really hope you enjoyed our little session in the gym this morning. I also hope that I didn't, you know, depress you too much, because it's not meant to be depressing. It's just meant to be honest. That's all it is. You know, sometimes it sucks. It really does sometimes suck, but those times you guys see the birthday surprises and all that type of stuff, and like the talent shows and getting out and being with cool people, they're real. They're very real times. Just know that mixed in with real times, it sometimes sucks butthole. It's life. That's life. That's exactly what life is. And as you grow, you just kind of learn to deal with it, and you kind of learn to handle it. I really do love you guys and appreciate you guys for following the vlog and for watching. I'm gonna call it a night really shortly. I gotta finish up 1 or 2 things, and the Cowboys and the Packers are playing tonight. My classmates are massive Cowboys fans, and another guy just thinks that, like, Aaron Rodgers is gonna stomp on them. So, well, I will let you know what happens, or you guys will know what happens, I'm sure. Dream big, work hard, and be good to each other.